Hi everyone, I hope you're all okay. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. My name is Becky from Winzig Creations, and I thought we'd do something different today. I'm working on the journals today. It is a very wet, windy, chilly day here in East Riding of Yorkshire, so it seemed an ideal day to sit and do some crafting, hey? And so I thought I'd bring you along. Now let me just see if I can work out where my there's my striker. Yeah, I discussed last time my incredibly long matches, but yeah, I'm just using them up before I buy any new ones. I like to finish something before I buy, with the exception of glue, which I always buy before I run out. I like to, almost be out of something before I buy a new one. Mainly because my house is tiny. Hence the reason it's called Winzig. I live in a tiny house. And just pop that up there. There we go. That in the bin now it's gone cold. Put those out of the way. Right. Time for crafting. Now, I did this a little while ago, but I don't think I did it on camera. I made all these. I had fun one morning making all these. And I'm currently doing some coffee done in the kitchen. So I thought, well, why don't this, this is all I've got left of these. So I thought this time I might do it on camera, and it's a good way to use up scraps. I've got all these scraps, paper, material, dyed material, lots of stuff. So I thought we'd have fun doing some of this. And then I'll have them ready to use. But it's a really good way to use up these bits, off the edge of papers, which you might bin. They're really good. They're white on the other side. Same with this. This is off something I've cut. Same as I don't want too many of the same stuff. I've got the end of a nice piece of card there. Some coffee dyed paper. This is off the end of something I've used, as is that. This is quite interesting, something with lines on. Thought we could do the very edge of this book page. Anyway, there's lots of different sorts. There's a lot of these bits of card here, which are little bits I cut off when I'm backing stuff like this. I use this coffee dyed card, and I get these little bits left over. Well, they're really good for stamping on as well, because they're quite tough, so you can do it. Anyway, so lots of scraps, lots and lots of scraps. So we'll put those over there, and just grab bits at a time. I've also got these that are the one I'm currently, they're nice and grungy, aren't they? Currently cutting out. This is a stamp off bit of paper, which again I thought might be useful. These I coloured a little while ago. I do like to have a few plants and flowers on material as well. So I've got 3 there. We might do the material ones first, shall we? I might get a bit of, because I'm using, get my stamping foamy mat out. I'm going to get a piece of scrap paper, I think, because, here we go, there's a piece of scrap paper. Sorry if that's a bit bright. So I don't get stays on all over my mat. I got some over here, and it's, well, stays on, doesn't come off. Let's put it that way, simple as. So we've got these bits of material I think we'll start with. I've got a bigger piece here. This is this piece is calico. So are these. This is calico, and some of this is just linen. I've got a very long piece here. That's the selfridge. Yeah. Let me get to the end here. You see, and again, I thought that would be quite a nice thing to stamp. So, and I've got another piece here. So yeah, this one will be good with numbers because it's quite narrow. So I thought what we'll do is we'll get one on the stamp. We'll get a stamp out, and we'll spend. I'm going to cut some of this down because it's so big. It's going to end up being quite difficult to manhandle. No, I don't want these scissors. So just going to move that out of the way. The rest of that. And I thought we'll stamp one. Get a stamp out, and then we'll stamp lots of different things with that one stamp, and then go like that rather than keep putting the stamps on and off all the time. So Let's get some bits out I want to stamp with. Let's find one we're going to do first. That would be the easiest thing, wouldn't it? What should we start with? Shall we start with these nice leaves? I love these leaves. They're really nice. Can you see it? It's a silicone stamp like these are. But my son cut up some wood for me and I glued them on because I do like wooden stamps and they're much easier to use. You don't have to keep taking them on and off, you know, your acrylic blocks. I'm sure that's going to be wide enough though. No, but that will be. That would go on there nicely. So let's pop him on there. And we'll get cracking. So, yeah, I thought instead of doing a journal work again, I think the next lot of journal work I'll be doing will be on the back-to-back anyway. I would do some of these instead. And I just hold it on for a few seconds. It doesn't have to be perfect, and take it off. Oh, I like that. That's nice, isn't it? So we'll pop him over there. I might do another one on a plain piece as well. Let's tear you off. Hope you're wide enough because I didn't measure. Oh, just wide enough. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna go for a walk this morning, but I looked out the window. It's not just windy, it's not just rainy. It's also cold. It's only 10 degrees. So that's Celsius, 10 degrees Celsius here, and not very nice. That isn't. That's not very warm at all. I'll cut that. Let's take that bottom bit off, so I can use that for a number later. There we are. These are my materials. This is just a bit quicker and easier. It's another leaf, and should we do a paper leaf? No, we'll just keep to the material for the leaves, I think. I can always get more material out if I need to. Now then, will that fit on there that way? Pretty much, so we can go this way. So it's brilliant, as I said, brilliant way to use up your scraps. And I won't do too many leaves because I don't use them that much, the leaves. This is my go-to leaf stamp though. I love this one. When I do it on paper and things, I'll often cut bits off it, you know. I've also got a die cut, very similar as well. Oh, that one's a bit smudged, but it doesn't matter. Right, let's pop you to one side because I don't think I'll be using you again just yet. What should we use next? Should we use a bit of this pretty one? I'll use this one. And most of the leaves in that I tend to just use on material, because if you want to stamp, I just stamp them straight on the bit of paper if I want them on paper. Right, are you going to go on there? Yeah, you should. I don't use this one very often. I don't know how it will come out, but we'll give it a go. Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh, and that's sweet. I can cut around it if I want to. Oh, I like that a lot. Will it fit on here? Might do. Let's just see if it does. I've got some masses of this, so if it doesn't fit on, it doesn't really matter. Oh, yes. Right, I have to remember it's slightly to the side of this. It's because it's not exactly. Let's see if I can see where it's going. Right, let's try there. I need to go that way more, don't I? That is the trouble with it being on a wooden block, of course. You can't actually see where it's going. Oh, yes. We'll do one more as we've got the whole strip here. So we need it quite a bit further over. Oh, yes. Those four are nice. I'll cut them up when they're dry. Oh, right, we'll put that one away then. And we'll do some little leaves. I've got this little one here. Should we do these little leaves? Just thought I'd get the floral ones out of the way first. Pop you there. Right, I've got a thicker piece. I've used all my thick material. I might have to get some more. I've got some mushrooms here I thought about doing. but haven't got enough big material out for them. So, right. I do want to save some of this. Or let's use this piece. Oh, well, those mushrooms fit on there. Could do one with mushrooms, couldn't we? Yeah, we'll do one with mushrooms on. I couldn't find my butterflies. I can only assume I don't have them anymore. I do sort through my my stash a lot, and then I put it all in storage for about a year, and if I still haven't gone to use it, then I donate it or give it away or whatever. And a little while ago, I went through my stamps. Oh, very pretty. I hope you can see these. There, that's that one done. Right, let's do some. I've done that one too. Let's. Oh, there's one more flower here. Look, lovely flower here. Love this one too. This is another one of my favourites. I used to have loads of material stamped. I noticed a little while ago that I haven't got any left at all. I think it was on video I was looking for a stamped one, and I didn't have any. Where are you? You're a bit over that way a bit. Oh, it's beautiful, this stamp. Look how delicate that is. Hope that's in focused, you know. Right. I might do a few more of those on material off camera, but let's move on. Let's move on to something else. Will you fit on here? Let's see if you'll fit on here. You will. So I'm going to put some. Don't think the others will. Oh, I've got this too that I want to do. Look. So let's put you on here. It's always best to stamp on a mat. Very much so. You always get much better results. Now then, ignore the picture up there. It just tells me what it is. This is the downside to putting them on blocks, of course. You can't actually see them. I usually use bigger pieces of material as well. Oh yes, that one went on all right. I think that one might have gone wrong. No, it didn't. A bit lower. Let's go a bit lower. Gosh, I don't think it'll fit on this tiny bit at the end here. Let's have a go. It may not. Oh, it did. There. So we've done a few of those. I'll keep that out. No, let's do the paper ones next as well. So we do all the same one first. So this is a nice piece of card. You fit that way on. I will just pop you a few of you on here. Oops, nearly put that on the table. Boom. There we go. I know some people don't stamp, but I absolutely love it. I love the end result too, particularly. Where's a thicker piece of paper? Bigger piece of paper. Here we go. Let's do a few more on here. One more of this one. There, that's that one done. Let's put you over there so I know I've done you. This is a nice one. It doesn't come out blue, obviously. I think some of these could do with a bit of a clean, really. Oh, that's a nice one. This one came like this, so whatever's on the top is exactly in the same position. I bought this one on a block. Right, we'll use the bottom bits for something else. Let's go through this one. And I'm going to put numbers and stuff inside these. So yeah, it's a very dreary day here. Very dreary. In fact, my art studio was so cold before I came in. I actually put the little heater on for 20 minutes before coming to sit down because, well, I did a few things, you know, like a bit of coffee done and, you know, chores like set the dishwasher going and that sort of stuff, you know, because I thought I'm going to have to let this room, I mean, I've even got a jacket on, you know, and I like to craft in just t-shirts really because it's just easier, isn't it? We've got less sleeves, but I have got my crocheted waistcoat that I made myself a long time ago now. Well, last year. It's not that long ago, is it? Last year. I thought it'd be ideal for crafting in because it would still keep my arms free, but keep my shoulders and back warm. I feel the cold a bit, and with my illness, I don't want to get cold. They're nice. I like these ones. The ladies in the Wednesday afternoon group, they keep asking me to take it. Well, they don't keep asking me. I keep telling them I'm going to take it in and show them because I made it during the Wednesday afternoon group, you know. Right, let's have a little thinner piece. She says, getting a big piece out. But it's easier with it. Let's put these ones, and then I've done that one. Got this one left and this one left, and the flower, which I want to put on material. Then we'll get down to some numbers and stuff. You know, I buy loads of labels and tidbits and things from different, you know, digital people. But there's something about making your own. I like to revert to my own quite a lot. Obviously, I can't photocopy these or download them because these stamps, I imagine, have some form of copyright on them, I imagine. So, you know, I wouldn't be able to do that. I like them. Let's get this one out. Can get carried away. Well, I can get carried away with it. It's such good fun. Is that in the right place? Whoops. I know they look a bit skew with, but when I cut them out, they'll be straight, so it won't matter too much. I think this must be skew with on here. Yes, it is a bit. Let's give that one a break for a little while and just use this one. How does this one go on? Like that. That might be why I did it off camera last time, because you can't actually see where you're going. Let's move down a bit. Oops, too far. Up a bit. Yep, still up a bit more. Oh, yes. That'll do. Have I got another thicker? Here we go. I'll just do. I love this one. It's so sweet. It really is. It's quite a twee little one. Right, where are we going here? Let's. There. Right. Yeah, I might have to scooch down so I can see. Yes, scooching down helps. So just for a few minutes, I'm going to scooch down here. Well, maybe it doesn't help. Right, let's go back to the other one now. Oh, excuse me, I'll pull my chair back in. Let's put some more of you on, I think. I've got loads of labels. I just got a few out. A few of the smaller ones. Whoops, they're a bit close. And so are they. There. Right. Have I got anything else that I could put these on? These. And then I think we'll just do... Oh, I've got some of that as well. I could get another one out, I suppose. There's always that. I always put the same... I always put fresh ink on because I... Here we go. This is one of the... from Pink Monarch Princess, their new October, one of their backing papers for October. This is, I put it on this big one. What's you done? Let's put this one back on as well. On the bigger paper, it doesn't really matter where you go, you know. There we are. There. Lovely. Right, I'll save that one for later. Oh, I've got another little one here. No, I've got a little piece of material here. Will that fit on there, do you think? Might do. Should we give it a go? Can we give it a go? Just see. Yeah, it did. Can't see it very well, but it did work. Pop you over there. Right, let's do some numbers. Let's start with the piece of material first. Let's get these little ones all together because the numbers are too big. They won't go in Oh, there's a couple of small ones there. They're really big. And these are, let's turn that one there, and then we've got the smaller ones to hand, haven't we? Right. Now, I've got a few numbers here that I've already got out. Let's put them on the white bit of paper so we can see them. That's that one. That's that one. They're quite big. This one I use a lot. These come off a sheet, you know, but I had these all out for the big one journal I'm doing. So they're already out. I do keep them on their sheets. So let's go to the sheets and see what else we can do as well. Well, we can do this nice ticket thing here. That would be quite a good one to do. Oh, there's another label there. Look, let's do that one as well. Or is it exactly the same as one I've got? Nope. Is it the same as that? No, it's not the same as any I've got. Got this one. I like the figure one. What else? I can't see it on the black thing. Those ones I've used. They're good fun to use. I've got another one here. This is all tickets, this one. Big tickets, some of these. I need some bigger scraps for these, but I can get bigger scraps out. We might go to those in a minute. Oh, there's another nice one here. Put you back. That's a whole ticket, that one. And I've got some sewing as well. What else have I got here? I've got some birds. More birds. Oh, I've got these as well. Sorry if they're reflecting in the camera. Right. Anyway, I'm going to take this one off as well, because that's another one. And I'm going to take this one off. I've used it before. It's really stuck on, but I have used it before. It's quite a selection to choose from, isn't it? I'm going to leave that open over here so I can put them back in their place when I've finished. I've got a big sheet here that I could probably use some of those big ones on, which will be good. I'm just going to stick with the stays on, and I'm going to have a quick slurp of my coffee. Whoops. Oh, that was lucky I didn't spill it. Rightio then. Let's start. Want a little number in there, don't we? Maybe this one. We'll do a few of this one. Oh yeah, that fits in nicely. Bearing in mind these are going different projects. Don't know how many I've got on this. So we'll do a couple on here. A little bit big for this one actually. Let's try this one. Oh yes, that's nice, isn't it? Don't worry, I won't make you sit and watch me cut them all out. Yeah, I do clean the silicone ones off. I'll pop you there. Excuse me. Right, I've got two more of these ones here. Can I get this number on here? Which way around are you? This side. Oh, turn it the right way, woman. This daft thing. Will that fit in there? This is a lovely thing about the acrylic ones, of course, is you can see. I'm not doing any more for that one reason. I'm not making any more. That I like too. Oh, this one. Fill my little. I'll be able to fill my little bowl up, won't I? That one's a bit smudged. I was trying to make sure I didn't get that bit on it. There's a bit of ink on the edge of my acrylic mat. There we go. Acrylic block. That's better. Well, you're finished. Then let's pop you down. Need something else small to go in this one. Let's see if I can get these figures in here. Yes. I like that. Won't fit in that one. What else have I got here? Oh, they're all quite big. That's good. Right, let's leave you for a minute then. These ones. Let's do some bigger ones then. Now what I want to put in those. Let's have a look. How about this receipt one's quite cool. Quite lovely. Hope you can see okay. But late now, I've been working for nearly 20 minutes. Well, that's nice. That's that one finished. That's too big for there. Let's do a... Here we go. We've got some more round ones here. That's that one. We've got this other larger number here too. I do have a tendency to use the small ones more, but maybe it's because I don't actually have that many of the bigger ones. I like that one. That's nice and bold. I'll finish this. Have I got any more of these ones? I don't think I have. So we'll do them all on this then. It doesn't actually take very long. I think it takes longer to get all the stuff out, you know. Right, something a bit smaller now on this one. Will you fit in? Let's see if you'll fit in. I use this one a lot. Oh yes, that fits in. Oh yes. I love this one as well. I like a lot of them. I guess that makes sense. That's why I buy them. No point in buying. I know sometimes you get something you think, oh, that's not quite what I thought it was going to be. It's a bit disappointing, that, isn't it? I think over the years, as you become more efficient with your stock, you realise you really don't need that much stuff. I mean, I've actually only got the 2 or 3 of these type of stamps, you know. I don't think I have any Tim Holtz ones. Because, you know, I can't afford his. I do like them, don't get me wrong, and 1 or 2 of the ones I've got are a bit Tim Holtz-esque, but I know AliExpress started, from what I've heard, I heard this, I'm not saying it's fact, but they started copying some people's work, which is not on, you know. Having a similar style is one thing, but actually copying is not on, you know. I mean, a lot of us have similar styles, don't we, you know. I mean, for example, a lot of us do this, you know. But when you've got a copyright on something, you must respect it, because I know if I had a copyright on something and somebody stole it, I would be very upset. So there's no reason why, you know, anybody else like Tim Holtz wouldn't be, you know. Can use this one. I don't think much else will fit in. I'm not even sure if this will fit in here. Didn't think of that when I did this one. If I remember rightly, not much. Oh, I know what I'll do. What I did before. I'll do this one. I know it's too long, but then I get a scrap of paper. Let's tear a bit of this off. There we go. And we'll just do a little bit of it. We'll do a bit of it. There you go. So didn't put enough ink on that. Put you at the end of the number, end of the line. Yes. And we can always use the first few numbers as well. Whoops, get you by that line. That's it. don't know if you know this trick. If something won't fit in the space you want, just put a spare piece of paper down and do a part of it. It works. You know, you'd think that stamp just had those numbers on now, wouldn't you? Let's do the others while I've got it out, but I think what I'll try and do is do the other half. So we'll put that there. Pop this on here. Oops. There we go. I shall cut these out tonight while I'm watching telly. You do it like this, you know, and then you suddenly find you end up with loads of them because you get carried away stamping, you know. But then I do use them a lot, so, you know. There. I like them very much. Actually, will you fit in that one? No, you won't. I'll do some of you on your own later. Just fill in all the labels I've made first. Will you fit in? Yes. Oops. They don't have to be perfect. I don't think anything in junk journaling is perfect. Although I find Angela Kerr's are almost virtually perfect. She has a unique style, which is very pleasant, if you like that. I mean, I like what she does and how she does things. Not, the papers aren't, I have bought her papers before. I do like some of them. But she's just so organised and always has all the right little bits out. My brain doesn't work as fast as that. I can't think that far ahead, you know. Right, we can do this one is that way, so I use this one for this. What do I use this one for? Is that the right way around? Oh, that's upside down. Oh, it's not the one I thought it was. It's okay, I can use this, but it's not the one I was thinking. Whoops, it slipped then. Wasn't the one I was thinking of. I'll get the other one out in a minute. I was thinking of my figure one. Where's my figure one gone? Oh, it's over here, isn't it? I put it over here to rest. Here we go. This one is the one I was thinking of doing. We'll do both of them. It's the only size label this one will fit in. So I do work at a weird angle, don't I? I'm sorry about that. Hope it's not too difficult for you to follow. So when I'm writing as well, I turn my page when I'm writing. And I guess this is a similar sort of action, you know. I can't write with the paper straight. There. That's all those labels done. I don't think I've got any labels left to do. No, they're all got stuff inside them. Right, let's make some more because I've got a lot of scraps here. We'll do a few with just numbers. Let's go along you and we'll do, whoops, wrong thing, I want this. We'll do you, shall we? We'll do you. Go along here. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Ooh, careful. Concentrate, woman, concentrate. That's upside down. Not that it matters, I can just turn the bit of paper around, but I might as well put it on the right way around. Yeah, it was a bit dry by the time I finished. I'll put it on upside down and then just turn it round when I cut it out. That's better, isn't it? See that one? There we are. That's a row of those done. Ready? Let's get another little slither out and do some on a different sort of paper. This is a nice, interesting piece of paper. Let's do a few of these. think this is a piece of something I've coffee dyed. Right, we've got a piece of material. Just found a piece of material. Look, a few of these on here. Oh yes, very nice. Very nice. I like that a lot. Let me fit another one on. Sort of. Oh, yes. There we go. That's that one. Did a lot on material of that one, but doesn't matter. Pop you back there. Let's have another bit of paper, a different sort of paper. Here we are. What are you? Oh, that's got something on it, but look at this. This has been coffee dyed and put in the oven, I think. These dark pieces, it's usually what they come out like this is when I've cooked them. I don't do it anymore. I don't put them in the oven anymore. I just let them dry naturally. Mainly because they do come out very dark in the oven. I don't tea stain. I only coffee. I don't drink tea, so I don't have tea much in the way in the house. So I always coffee dye rather than tea dye, which doesn't make any difference, you know. Right, let's go along the bottom here. I do keep a few tea bags in for the odd visitor. I keep them all sealed up because I'm always worried they go dry. Apparently tea bags can go dry or something, so. There's a row of them on that interesting piece of paper. That's you. Let's find another one. I'd quite like to use some of this. I like these lines. Let's see what we can get lined up on these lines. What have I got? Let's try this one for a few of them. Oops, where are we? That way around. Oh, it fell off. That's interesting, isn't it? What else should we put on? Should we put this one on? Actually, very therapeutic and peaceful stamping is as well. I need a thinner one on here. I know I might have to use one I've used before because the lines aren't very thick to. It won't matter. They won't all be used. Oops, I smudged that one. Not to worry. That'll be nice when it's the right way up. That's interesting, isn't it? Right, what else have we got that's interesting? This bit of paper's, oh, it's got a flower on the other side, look. But I'm going to use it for stamping on. I haven't used this. I don't think I've actually used this at all. So let's use you. I do like to have them on different backgrounds. I find it much more interesting. There, 3 of them. We've got anything else that's really fun? I've got a couple of, oh, let's use this cardboardy bit. I know what I'll use on here. What will go nicely on here, and that's this one will. This will go nicely on here. I just got my fingers in it. Ugh. There we are. Just gonna, excuse me, my arm and the noise. I'm just gonna get a wet wipe out. Ooh. Should have got it out before. I put it back in my lower arm. There we are. Let me just get some of this off while it's still wet. There we go. Pop you there. Right, then I've got this nice big piece, which I thought I might put some of these on. I do use this little one all the time. I've got loads of bigger ones, but I do use this one. Let's pop you on there. Hope you can see. I'm just going to do a few of these. Yeah, this is my ink off piece of paper I was using. I can't remember. I think it was when I was inking up the pages of the big one, you know. Let's do the other one. Oops, that's not. I have to have it straight. This has got like a line through it, but it doesn't show when you stamp it, I don't think. Oops. Sliding up the desk. And I'm just going to do the other one I got out, as it's quite a big piece. Oh, I didn't stamp that, did I? Put this one. Oh, that's too big. Let's pop you on here. It's a brand new one. I don't know if this will get, oh well, this will come up. Oh, that's quite nice. A lot of ink on it there. Sure, I've used this before. No, I used the specimen one last time. Oh, that didn't come out very well, that one. Not to worry. Had a go with it, haven't we? Let's get that on there. Get that ink. Right, we can fill those in, and I think we've. Oh, I've got another. Whoops, got another nice piece of this as well that I'd like to use up as well. So let's fill these ones in, and then I'm gonna. Where's my numbers? Here they are. Do some of these in here. I think they'll fit. Yeah, they do fit nicely. To say, it's lovely, calm, quiet pastime, and you know, if your head's buzzing with a lot of stuff, you know, and which mine was this morning, stuff that was making me grouchy, and I thought, no, this is no good. I need to do something calming and what have you, you know. So, what number should we have on here? We'll have this. Oh, have I used that one a lot? I've probably used all of them a lot. I don't have that many. Sorry, got a bit of an itch. Let's use you. I don't know. They won't all be used in the same place anyway. So I thought, I'll do something. Oops, that's a bit big, I think. Yes, it is. Let's try a smaller number. So I wanted to do something else. I do have to concentrate hard on the journals. Well, as hard as one ever concentrates on a journal, you know. It's not rocket science, is it? But there we are. That's nice. I've got loads now. And I'm just going to do that last bit of paper because I like this. I want to try this. This is quite unusual. I'm just going to cut that down the side because I want them to have lines on. There's not going to be very many. There we go. There's another piece I can use, look. Right, what are we going to pop on here? This. Let's pop this on here. Have I got any of the smaller ones? I've got this as well. What is that? Might try that as well. It's upside down. Let's turn it the right way around. Make it a bit more. Pop you up there. Yeah, you just fit on. doing every other one because I want to cut it with those dashes on the label, you know, on the thing. There. Rightio. I'll put all those away neatly, and I will cut them out later on. Not now, I won't bore you with that. And yeah, that was just a bit of quiet, methodical, you know, stamping. Here we go. Look, I'll show you all the ones we've done in just 45 minutes. Look how many we've done. Just going to get them all out for you. Loads of them. Absolutely. Oh, there's a bit blank. All the material ones as well. Little flower there. Got all these as well. Look, I don't think I'll get them all on camera, but you know, there's 2 there. We did get a lot done, didn't we? And then all these ones as well. Love that flower. I might find some more of that and put that flower on some more. And I need to do some more of those. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this nice little quiet stamping session. Just going to show us 45 minutes and you've got more stamps and bits and bobs that you can use in your journals for a long, long time, you know. Yeah, cut them out, ink them, whatever you want to do, and they'll look lovely. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you're all okay. And take care, all of you, please. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.